About the first question, we need to find the expect of yt and ry t1, t2. First, let's find eyt. First, we know that yt equals wt minus 1. So we can get eyt equals ewt minus ewt minus 1, and according to the question, we know that ewt equals 1. So we know that these two parts both equals to 1, both equals to 0. EWT equals to 0, so these two parts both equals to 0. So we can get EYT equals 0. And second, we need to find RT1, T2. ry t1 t2, and we know that it equals to this part is equal to yt1, and this part is equal to yt2, and yt1 times yt2 is equal to this. And then we can get the result is this. And we just need to find which one is bigger in those 4 parts, and in order to find which one is 0, let's assume that first T2 is smaller than T1 minus 1. So we also can see that T2 must be smaller than T1. And so we can get first part T2 is smaller, second part T2 minus 1 is smaller, and third part T2 is smaller, and the final part T2 minus 1 is smaller. So we can get the final result is this, and we can see it. We can see it equals to 0. And second, we assume that T2 is between T1 minus 1 and T1. It means that the distance between T1 and T2, the distance between T1 and T2 is smaller than 1. It means that T1 so we can see that according to this, we get the smaller one of those 4 parts. We can get the final result is this. And let's change the position of T1 and T2 is this, and we can easily get the result. The first one is 0, and the second one is just to change the position of T1 and T2. And so we can get the final result is this. And let's assume this is one number, and we can get this. And so we can see that first EYT is equals to constant, and then we can get RYT1 T2 is equals to this. So we know that YT is WSS.